once again, and today we are here for episode 20 of our Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn. In the last episode we did some bits and bobs. Kind of didn't know where we wanted to go because I did some map exploration in between 18 and 19, and that took me a hell of a lot of places that I probably shouldn't be going just yet for story purposes. In this episode I have decided to do a bit of backtracking. I came back to Mother's Crown and took up a small errand for Sona, which I started by accident and then saved like a numpty and then carried on my business. So I thought, let me just catch the tail end of the quest, finish it off, see what happens, and then we're heading to Maridian. Yes, I knew we were going to explore all of the map before then, but because of story reasons, it's actually better to go and do certain things in our stride as part of the story. Let me just show you the map and see. It shows you what I have done so far. So we did most of this southern area. Still need to find the, I think it's here somewhere, the not here, where would it be? I think it's somewhere here, like where the next hunting grounds is. We got this place here that we haven't been to. I did this bandit camp, which is not too far. Here we got some story stuff to do, so we'll go there eventually. Meridian's here. That's Maridian Old Village, Maridian. We did travel west. We did come to Bright Market, which we got some quests that we have to do there eventually. And then we have like all of this area north of Meridian to do, so we'll get there in time. This area that's blanked out still has a tall neck in it, but that's all story stuff. Up here is all story stuff, and up here is all story stuff, and more story stuff here, and then this is all DLC country. So we do have bits and bobs to do, but we're going to take our time. We're going to go to Maridian, probably spend 2 or 3 episodes in Maridian, because there's lots of people to talk to, lots of people to see, lots of things to sell, lots of things to buy, so on and so forth. You know what it do by now. So let's just finish off this quest.
You're Orn? Aren't you a little young to be a sentinel?
You can talk.
Fair. The war chief had me bring you these fire arrows. Send up a signal the moment you see anything suspicious, alright?
I know, I'm young, not stupid. If they come back...
Just be safe.
The trip down's the best part.
So return to Sona. Let's go back down. And we got Isabel back, people. I got Isabel back. My baby girl Isabel. Oh, I did that badly. You can just like jump onto your mount, which is really cool. Just as the sun rises. Cool, let's get back. Let's sort this out, finish up and get back. Because we're on the road to Maridian. Yeah, I'm still sorry about the pun in the title. And the worst thing is it's premeditated. That's the worst thing. It's absolutely premeditated. Oh, across the wrong. Oh, I missed the bridge. Wait, isn't that the bandit camp? No, I can go through here. You can't go in. And Sona likes to move. At night she moves up to the sentinel post, and then during the day she comes down, which is really annoying because I thought I'd lost her for a moment, but then I realised what she does. So she's down here during the day and then she's up there at night. Oh, she's still up there. That's weird. So I got the quest from her and then she moved up there, but then okay, game are being weird.
And you brought the signal arrows to Orn?
I did. Kind of hope he never has to use them, though.
We stand agreed. It is a poor war chief who has a craving for war. For now, all I ask of our braves is that they are ready. I thank you for your aid.
It's a little side quest, nothing. It's got a general reward box, nothing too special. Most quests have a level cap, and once you hit that level cap, then the quest will be generated. So we are going to go to... I think Lone Light was the best. Was Lone Light the thing? Yeah, we'll go from Lone Light and ride up, because you have to ride up to Maridian. You can't just like start an episode and you're standing in front of it. There's a certain degree of grandeur that comes from riding all the way up to Maridian Old Town and then walking, then proceeding to walk up to the actual mesa that Maridian sits upon. So we'll go to Lone Light. We should just be able to, if I remember which side we are on this side. Oh! Still need a name for you. So we are going to tag... I don't want to come in from that side, I want to come in from this side. I want to come in from this side. So we'll come in from the east side. Shouldn't take us too long. In the meantime, we can talk about the Karja, because that's like the last tribe we have to talk about. As you well know, the Karja are the people of the sun, and as a result of that, they have developed one of the most sophisticated civilizations that we see in this era of human history. Well, new history rather. Yo, you want me to fight that Thunderjaw, don't you? Whoa, why did the controls do that? No, we're not doing that today. They've developed the most sophisticated culture of all the peoples that we've seen. I mean, the Nora are pretty sophisticated, but the Karja, very much are the most sophisticated culture in the game so far. Ooh. No, I want to cross the bridge. No, I don't want to cross the bridge. The bridge will take me where I don't want to go. I want to go around the outside. They've developed aristocracy, they've got a monarchy, they've got little bits of everything. They have an established religion that literally permeates every aspect of their culture, from family names to religious ranks to aristocracy, to their monarchy. Like everything is based on the belief that the sun gives people purpose and rank and all of the above. Like it's an amazing way that they developed their entire society, and I do appreciate what they've done. Again, they are on the west side of Colorado and have the bliss of the large mesas and mountains, as well as forest land that surrounds the mesa. So this is where we get off. Thank you, baby girl. And we'll walk into the Royal Maze Lands. So these are the areas that surround Maridian. That's the elevator. They have kites, like technologically and socially and culturally, they are leagues above everyone else. So this is the Maze Lands. I'll do a bit of a walk around here probably in the next episode. I want to kind of get into Maridian and into some chunky bits of story. From their architecture to their costume to their weapons to the way they speak. They even speak a little bit different to the other tribes. It's very grandiose and very careful with their words under most circumstances. Sometimes not so much. Looks like we've got some quests and stuff to pick up as well while we're here. I will have to do a walk around and then pick up all the quests that are here. There's quite a few that are here.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court. Not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-maw lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap-maw lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long-leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Maridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long-leg lenses at a time like this.
An Osram and a Karja are having an argument about trade.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh yes, old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
They are literally having an argument about the aesthetics of their own people. The Osram are very simple. They prefer function over looks. And the Karja are quite a bit opposite. They like flashier things.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long-leg lens.
A snap-maw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snap-maw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long-leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring the metal.
Demand and supply is this quest. They just want machine parts. I should have them. So you can opt to give them each one or both. Give both. If you have both, give both. It's just easier.
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay? The snap-maw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation.
I love little quests like that because, like, they're just.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to
One
get
thing you
his
might
hands
notice with the
dirty.
Cadre is they like their triangles. Even their helmets and hats and headwear have beats on them. It's to further push the bird motif that resides within
They just keep going.
I told you
Cadre
from the beginning
society.
this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation. That we would have class. Won't cost
And I
you a
told you,
shard.
a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my
These aren't goods.
Check
They're
out these
necessities.
wares.
There's another one.
Pass up these goods.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go do a
Take a
walk
look
around
at
and get
these
all the
wares.
items and stuff. But this is gonna take a long time.
Is that really all you have?
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
The great elevator is there, but we're not quite going there just yet. We're gonna
My
keep
family
heading
might still
up
be
and
alive.
around. So we're just gonna. So that's Maridian Village. That's the Royal Mesa, and then we'll come back and then we'll go up the elevator. The main elevator is here. There's two shafts, and then you can come in from the opposite side from a higher ground. Come up this way, and this is the. Is that the aqueduct? No, this is the aqueduct. Aqueduct is here. Comes from Bright Market because it leads from the sea. Yeah, I think that's part of the aqueduct as well, or something else. I can't remember what that is.
And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear. No more.
That's another ashram. Hey,
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Can't help but smile in the sunshine.
Can smell the new day on the wind.
Yeah, we'll hold that mission for the time being, because it doesn't accommodate for the fact that the elevator is there. There's a supply crates down here.
Fine goods for a fair price.
It will tell us to go around, but first, before I do that, let me save real quick.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Look, I've got a pair of sturdy Osram hands, and I know how to put them to use. There'll always be work for
You'll
me.
like what I have for sale, I promise.
These damn Oseram, stirring up tensions, keeping my eyes open.
By order of the Sun
I tell you,
King, these
never have
lifts are
children if you
shut
can avoid
down. Approach the city by the main gate.
Buy what you need.
Yes, I did plan for the fact that the elevator is closed. Haha, I'm villainous. I'm sorry, but we do then have to go and make our way around. Sorry about that. I just wanted to show this off. Like, I remembered it and was like, let me plan for it
Fine
instead.
goods for a fair price.
There's another merchant here.
Nice to rest my feet for a minute.
I know there's a few scanned glyphs around here. I'll come back and have to get them. There's so many scanned glyphs that apparently I missed. So I will have to do that in my own time. So we have to go all the way around and come to the main gate. which happened to be where we were supposed to enter, but that's okay. This is not too far, it's just a little run to the main gate. It has to be a run because we can't mount unless we head outside goose. I bet I can't kill any of those geese. That's okay. Another supply crate. Mentally note that for a sec. So that is the main entrance up there. There's a reason there's so many campfires down here, because this is a really big area. And it's amazing. I love it. I love like the melding of Oseram and predominantly Karja. Then our mount should be all the way over there. The amalgamation of Karja and Oseram construction, because out of like every place that you see in the Sundom that isn't necessarily just Karja built, Maridian was like they built Maridian with the Oseram, not the Oseram in mind, but like they helped rebuild Maridian after it was destroyed. And we could go like straight up, but this is telling us to go around the side. I always forget about this entrance. It's not an entrance that I come up often, but it should get us to the main gate. It's like there's quite a few ways in and out of Maridian, and I like that. There's certain design philosophies that this game does really well. That's like a staple of open world. Another campfire discovered. So like the bridge goes straight from out there. And these look like refugees just outside. The one
about the sun priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
Up there leads to the quarry, which we won't be going there anytime soon. Because there's something that lives there that I don't want to fight. And I don't like fighting because they're basically the toughest machine in the game. Like tougher than Thunderjaws. That's me looking the wrong way. That goes back towards Bright Market. And this is Maridian, people. We have finally made it. After 20 episodes of being told... Well, that's over 20 episodes. Under 20 episodes, sorry.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Maridian was open to all Karja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Every minute I'm stuck here costs me good shards.
I've seen better.
We have the trader, but we'll talk to the traders inside the city because they'll give us better stuff. Or more stuff, rather. So this is the main gate of Maridian. So Maridian Gate's a separate area. We can fast travel to it.
Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Maridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
I don't know, I can't remember if I still got the screenshot of when I first came to Maridian in this game. And, like, if you're like me, and you play games like this, the visual aesthetic of going to, like, a big city or something is really important, because it...
If this keeps up, I'll be broke in a month.
It gives you that sense of scale of the world. And this game does it right. The only other game that does it, like, nearly the same way would be Final Fantasy 15. Like, there is that moment where you hear about the city of Altissia, and you hear about it, and it's like the main destination you have to go to for like the majority of the game. That's where you're heading to. They let you to explore just about everywhere, but Altissia is kind of like that pivotal point where some of the biggest stuff in the game happens. And like when you go to Altissia, it is that wonderful grand scale moment, and it's breathtaking. Altissia itself is a breathtaking feat of graphical design. But yeah, this game does it nearly as well. Well, I'll say nearly as well. It does it well in its own way, and Meridian kind of becomes somewhat of a hub for you.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Maridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erin's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erin. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erin, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Maridian just to see me?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erin. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Maridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
So hopefully this will give us a little bit of a walk around Maridian. Take us past some things that we need to see.
Talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't.
I'm gonna stay silent for a bit so you can hear all this.
That girl.
That must be the spire.
Nora?
It's huge.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
How long will a bud hide in his blood for blood? Vengeance for Ursa. How long will a Vod hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now. Carja at the cleft. Her and her men.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh,
this is Sparta!
Subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Yeah.
Cool, let's search Olin's apartment. Once we do this, I'll probably end the episode here. Then I'm going to do some milling about.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. It looks like a picture of Owen's family. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
I am not wasting my time. Watch this. If there's one thing I'm really good at, is breaking things.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Aloy is so... If I drop down there, I will die. Aloy is so playful with her wanton destruction. That there's something part of her that just wants to destroy the world.
Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
All right, back to it.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
So he married an Cadre woman.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
So let's have a quick look at Olin's journal. Okay. 4th day, I'm a traitor now and I see no way out. If I start at the beginning, they turned me. Perhaps how they turned me, perhaps I can see what I miss. No, there's no escape. What good can writing do? 10th day. You've given me this folio. You taught me how to write. All these years later, I still smell of you. Lavender and ash of the forge, all I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts, tear the leaves, send the pages, to show I'm thinking of you, but I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. I wish I could now. 15th day, same dream, your hair in the forge light, our sons weight on my shoulders, all of us free. You turn to me and whisper, is it a dream? I answer, yes, I know, and then I wake up. Then I wake, alone. Even awake in my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom. It's only buys time, but every moment you live, that he lives, if treachery is a cost I will pay. So this kind of just goes down like everything that happened. He sold himself out, like, at the end of the day. And this is the last thing, a map. 2-dimensional map, etched, direction, geographic data transposed.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Cool, so we got the Field of the Fallen, and that should also move forward our present plot in the quest. So we Field of the Fallen, City of the Sun. City of the Sun is not quite done. We also have Fatal Inheritance, which is our next side quest. And yeah, I think that's where we'll end this episode. In the next episode, we're going to have a bit of a walk around Maridian, see what other side quests we pick up, pass by the Hunter's Lodge, and yeah, I think we're just going to do like side stuff before we go track down Olin again. At some point we will go and do the stuff for Ursa, but in the meantime, I've been your boy Lan, the Ultimate Form. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, please make sure you slap that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, share with your family and friends, ring that bell to get notified of more content coming your way. Make sure you drop down in the comments below how you're enjoying the series. Comment me some questions about the game. That's always an open thing. Every episode, feel free to ask me questions about the game, its lore, its history, its mechanics, well, of the stuff that I understand, and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.